it's already going. Alrighty, 2 seconds, I shall text Andy. Cooking on gas, 2e0njk in the house with m3pxp.
Certainly are, mate. Certainly are. So, what kind of week are you at then, mate?
Oh, just nothing to scream about. Not great, not bad. Just another week, mate. Yeah, it's just been one of them, mate.
Yeah, right on, mate. Yeah, same here. Work's been the usual. Works, and all that. But other than that, all done. All ready for next week. Yeah, great.
It goes on and it goes on, innit?
It gets faster.
Well, if it's a good week, it does.
Yeah, it certainly does, mate. Yes. Well, just checking on things here, and yep, we're doing the do. Just had to turn up a few things down a little. We were over the gas mark 5, and I thought, don't need to be that high.
That's a good point. Just checking me doo-doos here. ALC's okay. Compression, it's a fair amount, but not too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're all good, mate. SWR's good. We're cooking on gas, mate. Well, relatively, mildly simmering.
Yes, we're gently heating.
Yep, definitely, mate. Just got it on a nice, a smooth rolling boil, as they say. Yeah, excellent stuff. Are you there yet, Andy? Oh, God, and I hear beeping and all sorts. Is there somebody waiting to jump in? 2e0njk with company, give us a call. Go ahead. I can hear someone in the background, but not loud enough for me to pick out. How about you?
Yeah, Italian station, mate.
That's about right, mate. It seems busy.
Yeah, so you've changed your colour.
Yeah, I was. That was last week. Hang on. There you go. Back to normal.
Just 2 seconds, I'm just rolling a cigarette.
Yeah, no worries, mate. 2e0njk with company, and also live streaming on YouTube. 2e0njk CQ40. CQ40, 2 Echo 0, and November Juliet Kilo. 2e0njk.
2e0njk from Golf Bravo Italy Bravo Italy Pacific.
Golf 4 Bravo Italy Pacific, is that correct?
Okay, roger.
Excellent stuff. The name of this place, Nick, November India Charlie Kilo, down in the city of Plymouth. And you're about a 5x5. There's some adjacent noise, sometimes a 4x5. But not too bad. Good to hear you this afternoon. G4BIP 2e0njk. Go ahead.
2e0njk from Golf Bravo Italy, Papa. Yes, I'm just running about, what am I running, about 50 watts, and I drive full, so yeah, not surprised. Name is Brian, CTH is just the other side of Northampton from you, so not all that far away, but I heard you calling, so I thought I'd give you a quick shout. I was hovering around this frequency just to see if there were any Joker stations around to give them a quick call, but I haven't heard any so far, so it's all very busy on 40. It's certainly full of lots of stations, and I hear a few calling contest as well, which doesn't help. So anyway, yes, good signals anyway. 5 and 9 up here with me. 2e0njk, Golf Bravo Italy, Pacific, over.
G4 BIP 2e0njk, no problem. You did come up to a 5 and 7 now, so seems like somewhat variable conditions this afternoon. But you'll fast contact in the logbook, and good to hear you. We are live streaming on YouTube. If you go to my call sign or the next station, any of our call signs on QRZ, there's a link at the top of the page, and you're about 5 minutes into the live stream, and you'll be able to hear yourself. I'll pass you over to the second station in the group, G4 BIP. Stand by. Over to you, Matt.
Yeah, G4 BIP. This is Mexico 3, Papa X-ray, Papa. Over.
Yeah, Roger, Mike 3, Papa X-ray, Papa. Yes, copy you okay. Report all 5 and 7 with me, 57, 5 and 7. So, how do you copy me? Mike 3, Papa X-ray, Papa. That's no Bravo, Italy, Papa.
Yeah, G4 BIP. This is Mexico 3, Papa X-ray, Papa. Your signal to me is between a 5 and a 7 and a 5 and a 9. Over. Yeah, the operator name here is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango, and I'm located on the southwest coast of the UK in Plymouth.
Okay, so the good stuff is the PSA map, it's a good contact, and certainly you're pulling through the noise. There's quite a bit of noise on the band, and certainly it's very busy this afternoon. Mike 3, Papa X-ray, Papa from Golf 4 Bravo Italy Pacific.
Golf 4 Bravo Italy Pacific. This is Mexico 3, Papa X-ray, Papa. Yeah, thank you very much for the signal report there, my friend. And no doubt we'll catch you a little bit further down the log. You're doing the job, so it's all good stuff, my friend.
Yes, okay. Thank you very much, and thank you for the PSO battery mix from G4BIP.
G4BIP 2e0njk in the group. And excellent stuff. Good to make your acquaintance this afternoon. If you just stand by, I'll just see whether the third operator's joined us. He should be with us shortly, so let me just see whether he's with us, and if so, I'll pass you over to him. If not, we'll do the 73s. Andy, you with us? Okay, nothing had, he's not showed up just yet. Okay, no problem, Brian, good to hear you this afternoon. We'll say 73s and catch you further on down the log, 73.
Okay, well, I'm going to divert my attention to Frontier Satellite is just coming by, so I'm just going to divert my attention up to Jason just to catch a bit of telemetry as we get back. So, increase the boat and thanks for your show. This is Golf Bravo Italy, Papa Mike. Bye-bye.
73, bye-bye. 2e0njk, hello, CQ40, CQ40, 2 Echo 0. November Juliet Kilo with company and live streaming on YouTube. 2e0njk CQ40. Hello CQ, CQ40, CQ, CQ40, 2 Echo 0, November Juliet Kilo, 2e0njk. Hello CQ, 2 Echo 0, November Juliet Kilo, 2e0njk. Hello CQ40, CQ40, 2 Echo 0, November Juliet Kilo, with company and live streaming on YouTube. Hello CQ. Hello CQ, 2 Echo 0, November Juliet Kilo, 2e0njk, with company and live streaming on YouTube, 2e0 November Juliet Kilo listening. Hello CQ, 2e0 November Juliet Kilo, 2e0njk. Hello CQ40, 2e0njk. With company in a group and live streaming on YouTube. Hello CQ40. Hello CQ, 2e0 November Juliet Kilo, 2e0 November Juliet Kilo, with company and live streaming on YouTube, 2e0njk, over. Hello CQ, 2e0 November Juliet Kilo, 2e0njk. Hello CQ.
Got a text off Andy, he won't be on, mate.
Oh, get on. I didn't get one back. Okay.
I gather he's photographing.
He's doing his oh god, what's that nature photographer called that we used to know?
David Daly.
David Daly. That's the one. And here we have the lesser spotted naked tit in its wild habitat.
That's the one. All these lovely grubs in the undergrowth.
Absolutely, mate. Well, maybe he'll show up later. If not, I'm sure we'll catch him tomorrow or something. Hopefully he comes on though. Be good to hear him.
Yeah, right on, mate. Yeah, I'll be on for a bit till tea time and I'll sort something out, and I will endeavour to stay awake and be on after.
Yeah, true. Mate, I tell you what, I laughed like hell last week, and it just, I couldn't believe it, mate. I woke up, well, Sarah woke me up. She's like, you coming up? I'm like, oh, what time is it? She's like, I don't know. So I grabbed my phone, and then I seen a message from you. I'm like, God damn it. I don't know, mate.
Yeah, well, I'll ring it next time to make sure you're up.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. That's the way to do it. There's no excuse then, isn't it?
Yeah, right on, mate. Put it on, like, uber loud. And when I'm ready, I'll give you a shout and we'll get back on and do an evening's entertainment on here. Yeah, it's all gravy, mate. It's all good. It's nice to get things fired up and warmed up, because obviously I've not used it for a week. And, yeah, we seem to be doing okay. Sounds alright. So, yeah, I think we'll leave it as is.
Oh, sounds more than alright, mate. You're sounding absolutely awesome, mate, as usual. Obviously, don't expect any different from your dulcet tones, as it were. But, yeah, you're sounding good, mate. Like you say, it's, but I haven't had mine on all week either, mate. So, it's definitely needed. Get it up and running and cook off the dust, as it were. Oh, I made you know, your leather dust cover thing. I made one of them, but out of you know those, oh god, what are they called? The laminating sheets. So I put them through, obviously, just as they were, and then taped together the corners, so it's literally the same shape as what you got, where it's like the side, the top, and the front. So I can just slide it over. What a difference it makes when you take the cover off. There's no dust on it. Like, who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, what you need now is a vacuum, like a vacuum bag. So you have the vacuum automatically hooked up to it, so it's like a negative pressure inside as well.
Oh yeah, mate. That'd be cooking on gas, mate. That'd be ideal. But yeah, I was thinking I might need to make make one for the power supply and that as well. It's blooming ideal, mate. Keep the dust off it, because especially if it's going for like a full week and not being used, not having any air sucked through it with the fans and whatnot. It's good stuff, mate. Good stuff. I'm gonna pick up one like you've got at some point, but I thought, seeing as I've got some of that spare plastic lying around, I'll just quickly knock something together, keep the dust off it until we can get the other one. That'd be ideal then. Because when I had got the DX10 back, the work order was written on it, was like good condition radio, like got top marks for everything, apart from was dusty inside. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to do something about keeping the dust off it then.
Yeah, right on, mate. I mean, you could just keep it in the freezer.
Hey, that'd be ideal for when you're operating it, mate. It's keep the operating temperature down, you know.
Yeah, right on. I wonder if they work at negative C.
Well, speaking of that, like when they do radio astronomy and stuff, but you know, like the big radio dish at Arecibo and all that lot, all of the amplifiers for the receivers are actually kept cool with I think it's liquid. It might be nitrogen, but it might not be. It might be some other element. But they actually basically freeze the receivers, because a receiver's performance is directly related to the temperature of the receiver. So I have wondered. I'm like, so if you can keep your receiver that much colder, how much better performance do you actually get out of it? Like, is that something that's worth doing? If it is, then why do they not already build some sort of tech in there to do that? Because that seems like free performance they're leaving on the table there.
Yeah, it's like going back to the water-cooled CPUs in the compressor in the computers, isn't it? If you remember, on some of the towers they had like a little radiator on where you pumped water through them.
That's a jobby, mate. That's a jobby. There you go. Water-cooled DX10. I like it, mate. I like it. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, you could just like dunk it in a bucket of ice.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, like, whiskey on the rocks, mate. That will sort it right out.
Yeah, damn right, mate. Just drop it in so the face is just sticking out of the water, and then turn it on.
That's the one, mate. I have seen somebody do a submerged PC to cool it, and they submerged it in, was it mineral oil? No, it wasn't mineral. I think it was glycol. Same sort of stuff they use for like the base element for antifreeze, isn't it? But yeah, rather than water cooling, having a heat transfer plate in a radiator on top of the CPU, the whole thing was basically mounted into a fish tank. And obviously, because it's glycol, it's not conductive or anything, so they just ran a heat exchanger to the tank of liquid to keep that cool, and managed to get much higher clock speeds out of it, like pushing it way beyond what it normally would do, because they could keep it so cool. I thought that was pretty damn snazzy. But I think eventually the glycol ended up making the perspex they made the tank out of go all cloudy, so it didn't look all that good. Worked great, but didn't look good after a while. But yeah, I'll tell you what, mate, we're missing a trick here in ham radio, mate. We need some hardcore CPU cooling stuff.
Yeah, mate. Well, I'll let you try the bucket trick. You can stick your tongue in to see if it's at the right temperature.
Yeah, I'll give it a go and I'll let you know how it goes, mate.
Yeah, get on, mate. You can key up first, obviously.
Oh, yeah, definitely, mate, definitely, yeah. You tuned up? Yeah, mate, hang on. Bang! Damn it.
Yeah, pop fizz. Yeah, we can do without any of that happening, I'll tell you. In other news, I've got 2 Mahimans left.
Oh, excellent stuff, mate. Yeah, get in there, mate, get in there. I'm almost next month, so the 13th of next month, I'll be back to where I was when I started, barring that new thing that happened. I'll be back to where I was when things went body parts upwards.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I'm like 2 left. I think what I might do is next month because I might pay them both, and then I'm clear. Well, clearer. Then it's just the radio tickling away, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely, mate. That seems like a darn good plan, mate. At least that way you're all done quick, sharp, and then you can think about the other things. Then, if you get anything else. Oh, matey. God, I got his call sign wrong last week. Let me just make this one bigger so I can see. E0yro. He sent me a video of the that SWR power meter actually working, and you can adjust like the peak hold on it. It's also got a modulation meter on it, where it actually shows you your audio waveform and everything. It does look real good. So I'm gonna have to get Sarah just to message the dude on Facebook and say, look, how much with postage, and can you give me a spec sheet of everything it does? Maybe a user manual or something would be good, and be looking at that at some point. Obviously that's going to probably be way off for me, but don't have to get the information in stock and ready to go so we know what we're looking at when it's time.
Yeah, right on, mate. Yeah, sounds like a snazzy bit of kit. But, yes, a meter. Yeah, something else to look at.
Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, I'm thinking that at some point, and this is like probably going to be way off, I really like the look of the... So I would have to buy an external multi-way antenna switch. I've got a two-way one, which would do, but it wouldn't hurt to have HF. What's this? Well, there's a new bit of kit here I've not seen before. Yeah, so I like this ATU they've got on Lamco. I think it's 400 quid, but it's built like a blooming tank. Like really, really oversized components. So what exactly is this? Manual mode. It's an antenna switch. Oh, is that all it is? Literally an antenna switch. Oh, it's an automatic antenna switch. I like that. So depending on what band you're on, it will automatically switch your aerials. That's cool. But that's not what we're looking at. Oh God, why did I click amplifiers? Like my blooming hand just automatically went to the wrong thing. Right. Yeah. Just bringing it up now. Where is it? There you go. This thing, I mean, they've rated it as an 800 watt ATU, but man, this thing will do more. You look at the size of some of the 1 kW or 1.5 kW like MFJs and stuff, and that's about the same sort of size components that this one's got. It's ridiculous. Giant capacitors and inductors, decent quality switches, and for $399, I think it's a really nice ATU, but it doesn't obviously have the SWR power meter or the multiple antenna switches. I think with the manual antenna switch I've got, that and then the meter, yeah, that racks up to like 600 quid-ish. It's going to cost for the meter and this ATU, but then you look at another ATU that's that capable, with a meter of those specs and stuff, you'd pay a hell of a lot more than that. You're like up in the range of the Power Star ones and stuff like that. So I think eventually that's probably the sort of direction I might go. I mean, I don't like the idea of them being separate, but then I kind of do like the idea of them being separate, because like if one part breaks, you ain't got to replace the whole thing, sort of thing. And there you go, 2.5 kilovolt capacitors. I mean, it's pretty industrial.
Yeah, right on. 2.5 kilovolt. That is a lot. Just seeing what I'm
multiplied by the impedance, and then take the square root of that, gives you the voltage over the device. So, say the antenna's got, at worst, a 3-to-1 SWR that you're tuning down with the ATU. So that's 150 ohms. So let me just get a calculator. Output power times, let's go beams times 150 equals, that's 150,000, and then the square root of that, where's the square root on this calculator? Square root, where's the thing? Come on, where are you? There you go. No, that's the wrong button. But damn it, hang on. Right, that's 387.29 blah blah blah. So that's only just under 400 volts. That's not a lot at all.
Nice. 400 volts.
That's at full full power. Well, a little bit more than what that'll do. I calculated that for a KW. So, like, it's well capable. So obviously that voltage will go up if you tune in a higher load than a 3-to-1. You know, say you tune in a 6-to-1 or whatever, that'll be different. But still, all our antennas are way below 3-to-1. So you're never going to experience that much voltage. 2.5 kilovolt capacitors is kind of very, very, very overrated.
Yeah, nice. It looks like it's, should we say it, a capable bit of kit anyway.
Oh, absolutely, mate. I mean, the only thing I would do differently is if, by the time I come to get something, if I don't get that and this other meter off of matey, if in the meantime I manage to find something like what you've got for a good price, then I'd probably pick that up and just get the meter that matey's making later down the line to add to it, just so you've got that nice funky meter with a decent peak hold and the modulation waveform and everything on there, just as an extra fun gizmo. Because that one you've got is built like a tank, isn't it?
Oh yeah, he's a beauty. I think I was lucky with that one. But yeah, seems to do the job quite easily. Doesn't get too warm either, which is a good thing. But yeah, in other news, I'm on Radio World.
Yes.
Guess what they got?
What's that, mate?
FTDX 5000.
Oh, I do like the 5000, mate. All right, you've got to add some extra gubbins to it to have a decent waterfall display. But that's only a couple of £100 on top, and then you can add a nice waterfall display to it. So, yeah, that's it's a hell of a radio, and it does 4K as well out the box.
Yeah, it's got the gadget thing on the top.
Yeah, that gadget thing. I'll tell you what, it's all right. The spectrum graph it's got is not like it updates very slowly compared to the one we've got, and obviously a spectrum graph is a little bit harder to see the signals than a waterfall. But having said that, at least it's got it. And also, I'll tell you what I do like as well, the speakers either side, having stereo speakers like that is absolutely mental.
Yeah, right on, mate. Only 90 quid a month.
Oh, God. How much is it in total?
Yeah.
I like it, mate, yeah. Enough.
2.7.
That's not that bad, though. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying that. I mean, yes, it's ridiculous, but, I mean, it's really not that bad.
It's like you're, you know, telling someone, like, you know, having a tooth out, it's bad, yeah, but, you know, it ain't that bad.
That's pretty much the situation you're in as well, isn't it? It's, see, I keep seeing the D version of your tuner. They seem to be a lot more common. The one with the roller inductor instead. MFJ 962D.
Yeah, mine's the C.
Yeah. There was one on... No, that's not what I wanted. There was one on... where was it? Radio World, but it's now out of stock. There you go. I'm just... you can send a request for them to let you know when they've got another one in stock. I've just done that. Because, again, those capacitors, you look at the gap on them, they're still darn big. And it's got a nice coil in it as well. The coil's beefy. In fact, I think I prefer the coil in the MFJ than that other one.
Yeah. So, Radio World don't got one, no?
Oh, yeah, that's where I'm on. Yeah, they had one, but it's out of stock, so they'd sold it. So I've just told them, inform me when you get a new one.
Yeah, right on, mate. That's a handy option, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, mate. I mean, they got it up for $264. What did you pay for yours?
I traded in the Comet and something else, didn't I? And paid £100. So, you know.
Yeah. No idea, mate. Just having a look on eBay. A whole bunch of car stuff. Yeah. But yeah, they were, so it's around about the right sort of price then. I mean, it's not ridiculously cheap, but it's not terrible.
No, it's not stupid money. The way I looked at it was going to be a one and done kind of thing. And it's I think it can handle far more than I'm ever going to do, he says. And yeah, it seems to be doing the do. So yeah, one and done. That's it. No more.
Yeah, no, that's the way to go, mate. Definitely. There's a old Kenwood AT230 here, 95 quid. Not bad price. But yeah, I mean, there seems to be a lot of the, the standard models of the MFJ 300 watt jobbers. They made a whole bunch of variations, didn't they? But, I mean, there's the roller inductor 969. I do like the Yaesu 757 one. That's cool looking.
Yeah, there's some nice bits of kit out there, isn't there?
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Yeah. Dentron Junior monitor antenna analyzer. Tuner, sorry. What's this one? There you go. That's the sort of thing Andy could do with 185 quid, 300 watt automatic antenna tuner. It's got 2 antenna sockets and a wire socket. And it's got a radio interface as well, so it can tell what band you're on. I like how it's got an analog meter and a digital meter. That's pretty cool. And also I like how this one's got, it automatically tunes, but you can turn the inductor or capacitor up, just a little bit up and down so you can fine tune it. So it's like a manual and automatic. It's pretty cool. Yes. Well, mate, I'll keep my eyes peeled, mate. You never know, one day might bump into something.
Yeah, right on, dude. Yeah, you want to put a watch thing on eBay as well. I think you can do that, can't you? So that it allows you to notifies you if one gets listed.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm not sure how you do that, but I can look into it. Definitely. Because that would probably be the cheapest version you're going to find. I would have thought, anyway.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's, yeah, I mean, the whole idea of getting this one was, you know, that's that. I ain't got to think about that. Obviously, an auto one would be nice. Just to make things a little bit simpler. But, you know, without throwing thousands of pounds at it, I'm going to have to stick with what I got for a minute.
Yeah. That's the problem with all the automatic ones. They're just not cheap at all. Like, even, where is it? I'm trying to find them here. There you go, antenna tuners. Yeah, so most of the automatic ones don't go up high enough. Is it this one? Yeah, there you go. This is the sort of level that would be absolutely awesome to have. It's an ATU with a remote control head unit. Automatic ATU up to 1800 watts. 160 to 6 meters. But it's $2,279.95. That's crazy for an ATU.
Yeah, we'll have 4 of them.
Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, even these ones. So these are some new thing. Let's go with the $2,000 one. Louse tuner, 4kW. Oh, I do like the fact that it's, oh my lord, it's got rack handle. Oh god, that's a tiny picture. Can I get a bigger one that way? Slightly bigger. Let's make it bigger. I love the rack mounted handles, and that looks like a World War II radio receiver of some kind.
Oh, dude. That reminds me. Oh, yes. You know, you were talking about those guys in America, the CBers and all that stuff, and their amplifiers and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, as it happened, somebody was asking about Da on one of the Facebook pages, and a link came up. Now, I can't for the life of me remember the name, but I clicked on it. Holy shish kebab. Yes. I think the smallest one they did was 8kW.
Yeah. Some, like, I've seen some of the videos. My god, mate. Like, they think that 10kW is just a low power amplifier, some of those guys. Like, there was a guy using a, hang on, 4CX 1000, maybe? I'm going to look at the spec to see if I can find the power output. Right, but it was like 4 of these things. There you go. Plate dissipation, 1000 watts. Nah, it can't have been this one. It was a bigger one then. 40x. Oh, it was it a 10,000? 40x 10,000. There you go. Right. Plate dissipation, 6,650 watts. Right. And he had 4 of these things in there. I'm like, holy shish kebab. I mean, I think these, let me type it in, how many watts? 100 watt radio. Trying to find somewhere where it says, because I can't really remember the numbers. But it was some ridiculous power. I think it was like 50,000 watts or something, mate, he was getting out of it. It was something ridiculous anyway. I wouldn't like to say the numbers because, like, for definite anyway, but I'm just not sure. But it was something like a 50,000 watt output. And it was like 2 chest freezers in size. One was the power supply, one was the amplifier. It was like, holy shish kebab. Like, that's next level crazy.
Yeah, that'll do. We'll have 2 of them. Yeah, imagine that. But yeah, I can't remember the name of the guy that was doing them. And there were 240 as well, so I think they were testing for the UK market. He had loads of different ones. I'm trying to think of the name of the guy. It will come to me in a bit. But it was, yeah, he had a little website and stuff that I wonder if I could look back through on my phone, my search history maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go and have some tea. I reckon it'll be an hour and then I'll be back on, alright?
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it must have been 50,000 because it says here maximum plate dissipation of 12,000 watts for one of those tubes, and it had 4 of them in it. Would have been crazy. But yeah, no worries, mate. I'll speak to you after tea. 7-3 for now, and I'll catch you in a bit.
Yeah, semi-freeze, mate. I'll get some scran and I'll be back on, alright? I'll leave it on this frequency if it's still clear when we come back. Jobs are good enough.